I can't do it as good. I don't think any chef can. It's just, yeah, it's superb. I want to make my version. It was lovely last week we had it. Portions were a bit big, but I've got smaller thighs this time. So all I've done there, right, I've just took all the skins off. Now you can leave the skin off if you want, but actually when you have your crispy coating underneath, the skin stays soggy. So I suggest taking your skin off. Alright, skinless breasts. And then in this bowl here, I've got some yoghurt. It's just some natural yoghurt. Half fat, low fat, whatever you want to use. Got some buttermilk. That's the most important ingredient, buttermilk. And we're going to marinate this chicken overnight with a few spices. There we go, that's the yoghurt and the buttermilk. And the reason you use buttermilk is the acid and the enzymes. They actually marinate the chicken and break it down and keep it nice and moist when it's cooked. So it just breaks it down like a sour kind of taste to it. The flavour is absolutely gorgeous. So now he's going to put some more little spices in. Again, I've just gone through my cupboard. There's no exact spice. Apparently it's 36 herbs and spices, I think. So basically I've just got a bit of everything I've got in my cupboard. So I'm going to whack in. I've got a bit of chilli powder. Not too hot because the kids are having it. I've got a bit of oregano, just a bit. You've got some chicken seasoning. Bit then. Got chilli flakes and everything, mate. Chilli flakes, garlic granules, quite a lot. The salt. Sure. Rosemary. Again, not too much because we want our flour mix nice and spicy. A bit of thyme. Some paprika. If you've got cayenne pepper, put your cayenne pepper instead of your chilli powder and your paprika. And that's it, that's everything in there. Ground cumin is in there. Black pepper. Now for the chicken to marinate. Here we go. All our chicken to the marinade, squeegee. And now that'll break down. Again, I prefer chicken on the bone. That's why you see Kentucky's always on the bone. You can put breast in there, but again, you put why not put chicken dippers in? Marinate some chicken fillets and dippers, so why not? I prefer it on the bone. That's how Kentucky should be. So yeah, whack your dippers in there as well. Why not? Just leave that marinate overnight. I've got some greaseproof paper. I'm going to push in. And that'll keep everything submerged. Make sure everything's soaked in there. And that'll go in the fridge overnight. Again, I'll put cling film over the top. Just make sure nothing gets in. But make sure you put it on the bottom shelf and make sure you wash your hands afterwards. And now we have it all cling filmed up, all ready for tomorrow. Let it marinate overnight. And we'll come back tomorrow with the rest of it. Kentucky time. So for the flour mix, obviously flour. Self-raising flour. Whack it in there. Some corn flour. And corn flour. Got the spoonfuls in there. Paprika paste is the same stuff we put in the marinade, apart from the liquid. So you want some paprika. Cayenne pepper work, a bit of a squeeze. You've got some oregano. Some garlic salt, or garlic granules. Plenty in there. Some dry thyme. Got some chicken seasoning. I'll do. I've got some cumin powder, spice, again a good tablespoon in there, and I'm just going to put some salt and pepper in, which I need 2 hands for that one. Salt and pepper's in there, and the last thing to go in there is some baking soda, bicarb. Alright, bicarbonate soda. That helps to keep it nice and light and fluffy. So that's our ingredients done. Just give it a good stir in the mix around. Right, put a chip pan on. Well, you've got a chip pan or a deep fat fryer, you're great. I use a pan of oil, but you have to be very, very careful. I'm heating for about 160 to 180. So nice and hot. But you must keep an eye on it, please. It is dangerous. So that's come to temperature. What I've done with the chicken, I've taken out of the marinade. I'm just going to rub in the flour. These little small ones first. Try and get the flour in every single crevice all over the place. Fill very carefully when you fry it. Now you must keep an eye on the temperature all the time. You don't want to cause a fire. That's it, you leave that now to set for 2 to 3 minutes. If you turn it, all the flour and all the batter will fall off, so just leave it. Right, after a couple of minutes, just gently, flat spoon, just turn them over. Very, very carefully. That's it. Turn over, don't mess about. That's it. Now, temperature is still reading. They're going to go back in. Until I go back in, they're a little underdone. So I want 25 of them, 3 there can go back in. What I'm trying to show you is you don't turn them over for 2 or 3 minutes. Otherwise it all falls off. So gently turn. Gently turn. So those 3 will go back in. Some chicken gravy there. I made some last week of my own, but I got told to go to B&M, and I got this bad boy, southern fried gravy mix, off my sister-in-law, and to be honest, it actually tastes absolutely gorgeous. It's only a powder mix. You mix it with cold water, bring it to the boil, season it, you have a nice thick gravy, and it actually does taste like the real stuff. But to be honest, no matter what chef says they can, you can't beat Kentucky. Absolutely superb. First 3 out at the moment. Very small pieces, but there you are, up 75 degrees. If they are big ones, you can always take them out a little bit before so they don't go too dark, and then put them in the oven, finish them in the oven for a couple of minutes. But these are only small thighs, so there's a left lot in. Again, don't touch it. So they're nice and crispy, nice crispy texture. Right, put a chip pan on. Well, you've got a chip pan or a deep fat fryer, great. But I use a pan of oil, but you have to be very, very careful. I'm heating for about 160 to 180. So nice and hot. But you must keep an eye on it, please. It is dangerous. So that's come to temperature. What I've done with the chicken, I've taken out of the marinade. I'm just going to rub in the flour. Got these little small ones first. Try and get the flour in every single crevice, all over the place. These little small ones first. Get it squashed in very carefully. I'll fill very carefully when you fry it. Now you must keep an eye on the temperature all the time. You don't want to cause a fire. That's it, you leave that now to set for 2 to 3 minutes. If you turn it, all the flour and all the batter will fall off, so just leave it. Alright? Right, after a couple of minutes, just gently, flat spoon, just turn them over. Very, very carefully. That's it. Turn over, don't mess about. That's it. The first 3 out at the moment. Very small pieces, but there you are, up 75 degrees. If they are big ones, you can always take them out a little bit before so they don't go too dark, and then put them in the oven, finish them in the oven for a couple of minutes. But these are only small thighs, so there's the next lot in. Again, don't touch it. So they're nice and crispy, nice crispy texture. Some chicken gravy there. I made some last week, my own, but I got told to go to B&M, and I got this bad boy, southern fried gravy mix, off my sister-in-law, and to be honest, it actually tastes absolutely gorgeous. It's only a powder mix. You mix it with cold water, bring it to the boil, season it, you have a nice thick gravy, and it actually does taste like the real stuff. But to be honest, no matter what chef says they can, you can't beat Kentucky. Absolutely superb. The kernel does good. Now, temperature's still reading. They're going to go back in. Until I go back in, they're a little underdone. So once 75 of them, 3 there can go back in. What I'm trying to show you is you don't turn them over for 2-3 minutes, otherwise it all falls off. So gently turn, gently turn. But those 3 will go back in. Hi guys, if you enjoyed the videos and like what you're seeing, do me a favour. See that YouTube button down there, that subscribe button? Just give it a press. Because the more subscriptions I get, the more I can do, the more I can keep helping you. I enjoy doing these. So hit the like button, just give it a click, and hit that one there. And let's keep cooking and let's stay safe. Okay? Rock on.